Hello, welcome to my craft room. It's Rhoda. Today I'm doing the Think Outside the Box challenge. And it's also going to be a new thing I'm going to start called Walmart Wednesdays. And it's not going to be every Wednesday. It's just going to be a Wednesday when I might find something interesting at Walmart that you might want to use in your journals. So anyhow, Tommy is supposed to be going this week, but she's feeling really under the weather. So I told her we'd switch. We'll just switch positions. And I already had this idea, so I thought I'd go ahead with it. This is the one I bought before, but I think they've changed the packaging to this now, the white. And it is magnetic sheets. And it's just like this. You get two of them in a pack. I think they're $1.97. So you can do all kinds of stuff with them. I used to put material on them, on the sticky side, and make magnets for the refrigerator. And there's all kinds of stuff you can do with them. But I had an idea for our journals. Well, let me thank you for coming and visiting and seeing what I was into today. I've also went to the Dollar Tree. And I love these little windows that they always have. And they've got so much detail in them. But you're only supposed to be pulling off certain parts of it and using it. And I thought, what a waste. So I'm going to show how to use those with our magnet sheets and have a pretty little page in our journal. Now I've got this little piece of scrap here. And I'm going to put some washi on it. Also a Walmart find. I got some pretty neat washi. And it looks pretty strong. I got it like in the duct tape area in the craft department. It's in the bead aisle on ours. Alright, so let me turn this over just like this. This is a 1.75 inch piece. And it's 5 inches wide. And I'm just adding this so it will be strengthened. I don't want it to, you keep folding your piece of paper. You're going to like mess it up a little bit. The strength will go out of it. The bend will go out of it. So I'm going to just go ahead and cover the whole thing on the back just to be sure. And maybe I should have put a little glue on it, but I think this may be the other side because there's two sides. Actually, I got that one a little crooked, didn't I? Look, it pulls right off. So this is going to be the side that doesn't have to be adhered. Let's put it like that. Yes, yes. So hopefully what you might see today might be something you want to try. It'd be something interesting to try with your children or with your craft group. I would love to find a craft group, man. Or classes. I don't think there's anybody that does anything like that in my town. It might just be me. I think I'm going to be doing a class. I'm still debating. I'm trying to get that off my finger, sorry. It's pretty sticky when you don't want it to be. So let me go over here and run me a line down the center. All right, I ran a line right down the center. And I think it needs to go and get folded in half. I was trying to debate which way to have out, but I did pick this color because it went with both of them. They're two different scenes. One's got like a brick background and one's got this blue stucco background. So what we will do is we're going to peel off the top part here of our sticky. Now this is going to be the part that faces the page. So we can just bend it a little bit right there. We're going to throw us a little bit of glue on here. And I'm going to go with art glitter. Just because I know it holds to all surfaces. And we're going to do like that. And then, which way was I going with it? I done forgot. Okay, now we're going to go this way with it. I want the blue to stand out. Yep. Perfect, perfect. Now what we need to do is we got to get the other side done, but we'll work on that in a second. Because what I want to do, I've got to peel this sticky off, and I got to peel that sticky off. I didn't realize I had two stickies. Ugh, okay. So I got that one started. And we're going to just take and semi-peel it, just like that. Now, and you don't want to pull the whole thing off. Not till you are sure that you are dead center. And I don't know if it'll... It's just a little bit bigger, so I'm going to try to get a little on one side and on the other. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, so what you need to do is you need to pull down this way and pull down this way. And try. I'm going to just go ahead and pull this all the way off. I think once you've started, there's no going back. There is no going back. But you want to make sure you get it down pretty straight as you're going along here. This stuff at the Dollar Tree has pieces of, and you got to watch out too that they don't pop out the backside like that one just did. It's got foam board in there, foam pieces. So, like that little piece, I don't know where he's trying to go. I want him to stay on there. There we go. All right. I got it. It's a little crooked. I mean, you can get in here and trim it. But make sure everything is stuck down and it's not going to go anywhere. Now, if you like, you can get in here with your glue. See how it sticks up a little bit? I will be doing that. I'm going to glue that down because I don't want that to be flippy flopping around like that. Gosh, I was a little longer than I needed to be, but I don't think I'm losing anything. So we'll go ahead and trim it. I love this stuff. I used to use it all the time, crafting this magnetic stuff. I guess I needed to say, okay, if you use it, it has to be used in some way with your journals. How about that? Now, I do have to get in here and cut this. I thought it was about dead on, but it's not. So let me get in here and trim around the outside edges, and I'll be back. Okay, I've got these little pieces glued down on either side. The chair legs, anything that I thought needed to be, you can always go back in and recheck. Now we're going to flip it. And, oh, I needed to finish my, I would like it to be used in a journal. You know, that's my end-all and be-all. I'm always doing journals. It can be for the cover. It can be in the journal. Just, you know, it has to be in the journal somehow, is the stipulation. And it can be anything magnetic. It doesn't have to be these sheets. If you can find buttons, and there's also puzzle pieces. Can you believe it? There are puzzle pieces that are for magnets. And I almost was going to try to use that here, but it's not going to happen. They're made in like a big square, and they wouldn't have worked on these pieces here. So I had to let that go. I had to let it go. So I just would like to say that I think anything that you can make out of a piece of magnet, a magnet piece of any kind, will be a truly exceptional challenge. I don't know why this came to me. I guess because of what I used to do long ago. So let me fold this down and get this started. And I'm going to try to just go along the edge of this one side over here this time, because I've actually got it trimmed. At least I think that's what I'm doing. I guess I've got a little leeway on either side to trim off when necessary. Okay. Let me pull these pieces. This is one of those things that you just have to do little bits at a time, so you don't mess up royally. Now this will go into a journal that I'll make about flowers. It may be similar to the one that I've got over there on the counter. I still need to show you your sneaky peek of the 1,000 subscriber journal, so stay tuned for that near the end. And yes, this will probably go in a journal that's got flowers of some type. I wasn't sure what to put on here. I kept thinking, what in the world could I put on there that's going to work and be pretty? My mom gave me some magazines that had beautiful birds in them. I almost chose those because you need something long or tall. Oh, goodness. There we go. Let's see if I can get that down. Did I warp it? I think what it is those pieces of foam that's in there that's warping it. So I'm going to gently guide it down. I mean, gently, boy. That is fighting me. Okay. And once it's down, it does not want to come back up. But I could bend that just a little bit. All right, there we go. There we go. I can feel my edge over here. I got to trim that off. It's sticking to me. I got to trim my bottom off, so I'll be back. Okay, got that down. Now I need to get in here, like I said, and go under and just glue a few pieces. Like there's sometimes several pieces in here. And you just want to go around the outside edge just to tack it down a little bit. I love these seams on some of here. That's why I didn't really want to tear it apart. They're so pretty. I wonder if I need it there. I think I'm going to just go around the outside edge here. Because I think those foam pads are going to mess with me. I try to sometimes get those out. And there is a way. You can get them out. That's sticking up a little too much for me. Let's see what we can do. There we go. And anything that might be vital, that might get torn off, that's the part you're wanting to go back down and glue. If it's going to get snagged on anything. Mom, she's in her early 80s now. She is still out in her gardens messing around. She said her grandmother told her that when you stopped, you died. She says you want to keep moving. So that's what she does. She's out there every day. She got trouble with her knees and stuff, but when she's not, every day she is out there moving this, moving that, primping this, primping that. She's got a gorgeous garden. Gorgeous. So that's Mom's little words of wisdom. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, so let me get my piece of paper, and I'm going to show you how this is supposed to be used. Now, you could come along here and put a pretty little phrase or something up above there on either side. I still might do that. I'll have to see what paper that I go with. Now, if you didn't want to go to the Dollar Tree and get these little windows and mess with them, you can use a digital. You can take a beautiful digital piece like that. Look, that fits just right. And put that right on there. And you don't have to worry with anything else. Now, if you didn't want to deal with the strap on the top, the hinge that I used, you don't have to. You could just leave them separate and, you know, put them together as is. Now, this is one of my crazy dyed papers. I still haven't ironed them all, but I'm going to put that on there and I'm going to show you how to use it. It definitely needs to be ironed a little bit. So, I thought the color kind of went with it. But what you're going to do is you're going to open it up. You're going to put it in here. You're going to align it with the top of your page. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Shut your page, and then you're going to put it right down there like that. This is 5 inches wide. It's going to be really tight or close to the edge of your page. But I think that it will work. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to have any other stipulations. It doesn't have to be sewn in a signature, anything. And see, you can actually put, if this was a flat page, I think I'd be doing good. This page is just warped from the bath it got. But anyhow, I thought that'd be something cute to show you. Actually, let me go ahead and get me a piece of paper out here and see if it'll work better. Let's see. It might be my paper. Yep, that's it. It's my paper. So that was a bad representation. So there you go. You see how it's supposed to work. It sticks. Look, it holds. Boy, does it hold. But I thought I'd let you in on that little trick. And if you have just a digital that you use like this, I got these from a makeup kit. And they're like just little rings of metal, and they would stick on there. But you could put something on one side, and then like a tic-tac-toe board, or you know, there's all kinds of possibilities here. Well, let me get this over to the side, and I'm going to show you your little sneaky peek for the day. We have seen so far that one. We saw this one yesterday. And here's today's. This was a scrap that I had. This is my 1,000 subscriber journal. And this was a scrap that I had made for a flower journal. And it was texture paste. And then I sprayed it on a piece of scrap paper here. So I used some of my little pieces and parts that I had from my stash. I made this little card to go in here. And then the piece that it's on is a piece of Happy Mail I got. But it had the green and the pretty kind of rose color there. So that's a good page to be able to journal on, so because you got all of that room, but you got a little bit of something in between. So I really appreciate everybody coming. Thank you to my subscribers and my future subscribers. I really appreciate you coming. Thank you very much. Everybody have a great, great day. Goodbye.